over the safety net. As you can see here, 3,300, 3,500, 4,200, 4,200, 4,800, 3,500, 3,500, and 3,500. I have actually more profit in these accounts than when I blew the other accounts too, so that's a good thing. I am going to go over my most recent withdrawals from Apex. I got 8,250 coming to me, and I'm going to share some of my strategies on how I plan on keeping them, getting past 3 months so I can get to unrestricted withdrawals and getting bigger payouts, and stacking up and getting more funded accounts along the way. And if you've been watching me on my journey here the past few months, that's what I've been doing. Evaluation stacking mode and getting funded and getting to payouts and getting more. And you lose a couple along the way, and you lose a couple evaluations along the way. And you probably see me do that on stream too. It's no biggie because we're getting payouts. We're getting paid. And I plan on grabbing all three. Take profit. I've got a couple of those in the works. I'm almost past with that. I will do Top Step next, and I'm doing all three with Elite as well. The way I have been paid with all of these companies, and they're all legit, and I love them all, really. I've been doing this prop firm stuff for about over 4 years now, 4 or 5 years, and it just gets better and better. You know, they're all competitive with each other, and they're all trying to compete to be the top dog, and I'm just loving trying to just grab all of them. Really, I want all the accounts. You know, no need to even debate on which one is better. Really, just get them all. I have multiple accounts already, and I'm going to get them all regardless. Most of my accounts will be traded with micros still, especially the ones that I've already got over the safety net. I don't have to worry anymore about the trailing drawdown or any of that stuff. I can take my profits quick. I can let them run if I want to. I can add on to winners and not have to worry if it comes back a little bit. I don't have to worry about the drawdown anymore. And as I've said, I got 8K coming to me. I've already put the request in, and I got 150K and a 300K that I'm going to be working on some big boys to trade a little bit bigger. And I think those are actually really good accounts to have too, because you can go a little bit bigger in the beginning, and if that's your thing. The 50Ks are great because you can get to the safety net quicker and get a payout and get to the, past the trailing drawdown quicker. So I like having a little bit of both. I'm going to do the same thing here. I thought this was a funny meme here that he made. I hear you. Build up a huge inventory of fully paid, fully safety netted, ready to pay out accounts, and just have tons of reserve so that even losing a PA or two along the way is meaningless and doesn't impact cash flow. I'm on the same plan. Have 10 now after first round of payouts and on to the next big sales. He's gonna grab some more too, right? I'm probably gonna do trade day too. Yeah, they're a really good company, and it looks like he's doing that. Welcome to my live sim empire. I thought this was pretty funny, so I wanted to share this as well. This isn't me in the picture; it's just some random guy. But yeah, live sim or not, I don't really care. I'd rather trade live sim and get paid out than risking my own personal money. I haven't blown up a personal account in years, guys. If you're undercapitalized, or you're low on capital and you've got some skills and maybe you had some hard times, well, like I was saying earlier, you could grab a bunch of accounts, especially when they're on discount, and get some payouts, and boom, you're back in you're back in the saddle again, right? You can build up that live sim empire, and that's what I plan on doing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Yeah, I got a 300K account, 150K account coming to me. I'll show the stats on that. But as you can see, 10 and 11 days, boom, $8,250 coming my way. All right, let's go ahead and look at the account summary. I have lost a few accounts. It's not such a big deal, and some of them were just by mental errors, and I've got to be better about that. And if you're going to lose on mental errors too, it's better to do it on a live sim account, or if you make a mistake, try to eliminate whatever caused the mental error. Like for the longest time, I didn't even trade NQ minis. I just traded micros just because, yeah, it does cost a little bit more in commissions, but I completely eliminated for a whole year not having the mistake of accidentally thinking I'm on micros and I'm actually on minis. I did that for the whole year basically on my YouTube channel here. You can look back on all my streams for a whole year, basically just trading low risk micros. It got kind of boring for a while. I'm just trading micros, just plugging away multiple green days, large wiggle room and high win rate, but that's how I do it on the funded accounts, especially with the smaller ones. As you can see here, I got the 300K. I passed that. You know, it's really a great thing. You know, I just kind of have a big boy account now, and I got something if I want to have. I got that itch, like I want to go big. I got $7,500 of wiggle room. You know, really, to be honest, it wasn't really that hard to pass the 300K. I mean, it was hard. I mean, it's probably going to be very hard for a lot of people who are not used to passing, you know, smaller accounts, 50K, 100K. But it's not as hard. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be honest. I did blow up a few times in the process, and a couple times I got kind of close to what, 13,000 in profit, 15,000, and then I had a few stupid losing trades where I went a little bit too big, and you know, the intraday trailing drawdown came back to bite me in the butt. But the strategy I used to pass it is very similar to what I did with the 50K. I just had to look for the sweet spot. Okay, with the 50K, the sweet spot for me is really kind of like when you're going a little bit biggish for a 50K, it is, I don't know, 15 micros to 30 micros, and you could do it with minis, 2 to 3 minis, but I like to scale in and scale out. I did it with minis on the 300K, and I found that the sweet spot was really 5 minis. Okay, anything above that, and you could just have a whipsaw effect and have you get a couple losses that will just eat up your profit, and then the intraday trailing drawdown, because it's $7,500 trailing you all the way to your profit target, right? You don't really have to worry about that as much with the 50K. But, you know, after I did that, I was like, you know what? I think 150K will feel even easier. Let me just grab one of these, and I did. So I got 150K, and that's awesome too, you know, for only needing to get to the profit target of $9,000, you get $5,500 of drawdown, which is really nice. And I think that's my new favorite big boy account for Apex, and really for all the other accounts as well. Like Top Step, I think my favorite is obviously the 150K. Take Profit, I'm doing 100Ks, and I'm going to go for 150K on my third one, or maybe get a backup or something. And I'll probably bounce over to Elite and grab those. So obviously, if you are not new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button if you want to follow me along the way with my trading journey here and watch me build my live sim empire here, like this guy, which is awesome. God, still funny. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have these. I'm gonna trade them a little bit differently than my 50K, and I'm gonna have something to kind of go a little bit biggish when I want. These other 50K accounts, some of them are Tradeovate, some of them are Ninja. I'm going to just keep plugging away now that I don't have to worry about the trailing drawdown anymore. And I'm going to keep getting 8K to 10K withdrawals every 2 weeks. Mind you, I could easily have just went and grabbed a $16,000 withdrawal. And I've done that before. I had a $10,000 payout. And then I drained my account balances with a nice hefty profit, right? And it was very hard to get it back to another payout. And, you know, it's just very frustrating. So this time I'm going different mentality here. I'm going for the long haul. I'm going to be trading low-risk micros to keep these accounts alive. And I'm going to be going for an 8 and 10K payouts like I was saying here. And, yeah, just trying to do that every 2 weeks. So look for some more payout videos coming along the way. Back on the live stream here soon this week. Back on my evaluation passing mode. Back on funded account stacking, getting payouts. All right, guys, I will see you later on if you're in the